recorded live at 4ZZZ Studios, Meanjin, Brisbane.
On 102.1 FM.
And broadcast across Australia on the Community Radio Network.
You're listening to Zed Games.
Zed Games brings you the best in gaming news, reviews, community and culture. Want to reach out?
Share your hot take?
Or do you just want to share your favourite game?
Find us on socials at Zed Games AU.
You're listening to Zed Games. Some silly activities are happening in the studio today. My name is Zahra, and with me in the studio this episode is
Maylee
and
Caroline.
I've got the pedantic pair with me today.
Yes, we've been bullying Zahra.
Yeah.
If I was a fruit, I wouldn't be a pear. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, a question for listeners and also for you two on the show. What fruit are you?
Mandarin orange.
Nice.
Next question.
You had that locked in. Wow.
Mango.
Oh, that's so good too.
Oh, I want to be mango. Can I be mango as well?
Yeah, we can be...
We're different types of mangoes. You're like a Calypso, I'm like a Bowen.
I'd be a Kensington.
You're a Kensington, I'm a Bowen. And this is Zed Games.
Hello.
We've got it all tonight as usual. We've got the gaming news. We've got some indie games to talk about. We've also got a couple of reviews, and I am super excited to hop into all of that. But first, how are we all doing today?
Doing fantastic.
Delightful.
Delightful.
I'm delightful.
Oh,
and thank you for
Damn, I wish I was delightful.
Is it perhaps the warm inner glow that comes with being a full triple subscriber that
it is
uplifts your spirits?
That explains it.
That's why I'm constantly just emitting a low level of radiation. It's the glow.
Well, we'll talk a little bit more about April Atonement later, but it is the season. It's time to atone for your sins. If you've been listening to 4ZZZ for a while but you haven't subscribed, now's the time because there's prizes on the line. But we'll talk about that later. Without further ado, let's hop into the week in gaming news. This week in gaming news, a babyface makeover. So,
fantastic start.
Thank you so much. So Blizzard have revealed that they have updated Enran, a recent Overwatch edition, her design in order to address criticism that her design was too similar to other female characters and didn't convey the character's personality. Aaron Keller explained some of the changes that they made. We focused on her eyes, eyebrows, and mouth, and we moved away from that baby face look and expression to something more sincere and more mature. And Caroline and Maylee, I want you two to look at the before and after and let me know what your thoughts are on this. Left side is before, which has the baby face.
Like every other.
Oh
character.
no!
And on the right we have the significantly.
No.
No, this isn't.
So, what I'm seeing here is that they've done the buccal fat removal. Is that what it's called?
I think that's what it is.
The cheek slimming thing, and then gave her narrower eyes.
I think they just made her a little bit more angry.
Yeah,
but
she's squinting a bit more. She's a bit more angry, and
I don't like it. It's not enough.
They took the fat out of her face. No, that it still looks generic.
I want more. I want Blizzard to make an ugly character, like an ugly woman character.
Yes.
Put her in the game. Let me love her.
They have Junkrat. They have.
I'm not playing that game, but let me love her.
A female version of them. I want a feral, disgusting woman.
Junker Queen doesn't count because she looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let women be ugly.
Let women be giant gorillas that can talk.
Let women be a hamster in a hamster ball.
I know that's what I am every day.
Godspeed, Maylee. Godspeed. Next up, Caroline, you've got this story.
I do have this story. Guess what? PlayStation, you're in the game. Sony is introducing an interesting community program called the Player Base. Where Thank you. Where an ordinary gamer could be selected to be flown to LA to be scanned. You're vexing me. To be scanned and implemented into Gran Turismo 7, complete with a unique vehicle library that will be included permanently in the game's showcase mode. Woo! The program will hit a variety of regions, including Australia, and for a chance to be selected, players can log into their PlayStation account and answer a few questions. This program is intended to bring in more. The program is intended to bring in more PlayStation studios over time.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the few questions is, do you mind signing away the rights to your, your identity, your likeness in perpetuity?
I'm wondering, what the legal implications of that in the long term could be really, really, really maddening.
Do they have the rights to put you on merch and sell it and you don't get anything?
Good question. Yes. Keep asking these questions.
And then they also just have your data of you. And
what if this is how
in
the
video
Matrix
games?
starts?
Yeah.
But I in video games.
What if? What if they scan us all into the game one by one, but we're not the ones coming back? No.
What if people get a hold of your scan data, because people get hacked all the time, especially game companies, and do what they did to Elliot Page, which is with his model.
Well,
from The Last of Us.
I hate to say. People don't need a 3D scan
I forgot about
your
AI now.
Yes,
got AI.
Let us move on.
We're all unsafe.
I'm depressed.
Let us. It could be fun. We don't know. It could be fun. It could be fun to have.
I don't trust corporations. So.
Can I suggest that a cooler initiative would have been if instead of scanning you in, they'll scan your car in, and people's weird and gross cars. Not just your model of car, your specific car, with
all the
scrape
stuff.
Yeah.
And how much gross rubbish you have in it.
We need to get you over to Sony.
I'd sign up for that.
I'm calling a jet right now.
Scan my babies.
I absolutely do not want these corporations to have a scan of my beloved child. No. I like the car idea. We're rolling with the car idea. Maylee news nibbles.
Yeah, it's too controversial.
Drive a car and
we've got to get news nibbling. First up, the Kerbal Space Program, an 11-year-old space simulator game, has had a huge boost to its usual player count, jumping from 3,000 to 11,300 players, and Twitch views have increased by 732%. Now, if you're wondering why that is...
I am wondering.
Well,
there might have been a movie about space recently, or perhaps
humans.
A very significant loop around the moon.
I forgot about both of those.
Well, that's all right.
It's the great space revival of the 2020s.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm
8 years old again. It's awesome. I'm ready for people to ask me questions about space again. They're all outdated. They're all outdated. But it's a great time to be looking to the stars.
Speaking of the stars, the Super Mario Galaxy movie has become the 7th highest grossing video game movie of all time, shooting past Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Uncharted. You know what is in number 1 place though? Still way ahead of it? The Super Mario Brothers movie.
Wait. Are you talking about
the original?
The original or the first animated one?
The
the Illumination one.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the highest grossing game movie of all time.
Not that. It was pretty spectacular.
It was.
You assumed the live action Mario movie was the highest
Yes.
It was
it's been around for the longest.
So next, Halo Campaign Evolved has been classified in Australia with the rating of MA 15+, citing strong themes and violence, online interactivity, and chat.
I hope there's strong themes and violence in my Halo campaign Evolve.
But what about the chat?
Well, getting called a slur online, that's definitely...
That is an important part of growing up. It's foundational to who I am, and I won't have you outlawing it for the new generations.
Well, maybe they need to... all
right, chat, should we bring back abuse in the lobby? Is that something we need to do?
Apparently.
I don't think it is, but maybe. And now for some upcoming games. So April 9th we have High Above the PC, Cult Vacui for the PC and Gears of Glory also for the PC. April 10th brings Tiny Bookshop to the PS5, A Planet Full of Cats for the PC,
That's just
and
Earth.
A Planet Full of Cats. Earth is not full of cats. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Minos for the PC, April 13th brings Before I Go for the PC and Oceaneers for the PC. And April 14th we have Replaced for the PC, Xbox Series X, and Last Flag also for the PC. And that's it this week in gaming news.
Wow.
It is April Atonement time. And 4ZZZ is run entirely by subscribers. Not entirely, pretty close to like 90% is entirely due to subscribers. So if you've been listening for a while and you haven't subscribed, that's all right. I forgive you. If you head over to Maylee, do you know what the URL is for?
I know many things. But do I know that? What I have is a hyperlink and a phone number.
Ooh, let's go with the hyperlink.
The hyperlink with not the URL visible.
Oh no, that's all right. No, you know what?
Just
I got
go to the
you.
Zed Games website.
Yeah, just head over to 4zzz.org.au/support. There are loads of tiers for subscribers. We even got one for your pets, which is only $25. And during April Atonement, you can go into the draw for a selection of wonderful prizes, including a beautiful artwork of your beloved pet, for example. There's also things like, I'm not too sure. Maylee, do you want to pick a random...
You can get a record table made by this local furniture designer and maker, Stork Furniture. They're doing a record table that also fits the player and the your discs. It's very cool. And I've had a look at their site and some of their other furniture. It looks very nice. And speaking of sites, I did find it. It's just our regular website. There's no special website. It's just 4ZZZ.org.au.
Yeah.
Those prizes sound good. I may have to atone even though I'm
double atone.
Cleansed.
You know what? Like,
of my
tone.
You can never be too clean.
Right, you can never be too clean. And really,
I need to go eat dirt.
The actual... What? The actual...
You can be too clean. Sorry.
We are getting derailed. It is April Atonement, guys. 4ZZZ means so much to me. It means so much to all of us. And if it means something to you, consider subscribing. It really goes a long way.
4ZZZ is hard to label. Subscribe, renew that old subscription, or buy some merch. It's April Atonement time. Go to 4ZZZ.org.au.
You're listening to Zed Games. My name is Zahra, and with me in the studio this episode is...
Maylee.
And...
Caroline.
And I just wanted to take a minute just to talk about something very cool happening next week. We are hosting another indie dev night over at Netherworld in the Lost Soul space on the 16th of April, starting from 6 p.m. Entry is free as usual, and we have another absolutely gorgeous poster designed by bogbrain.art over on Instagram. It is two possum adventurers heading over to Lost Souls, I assume, to play some amazing games. And that could be you, listeners. Also traveling to Lost Souls to play some awesome games, such as One More Trail, Solana, Girl Galactic, Dog, Reef Glider, Fragment Collapse, Chess Warfare, Matchstick Cosmic Flame, The Isle of Lost Bees, and a mysterious more. And we also have a limited number of posters available for sale for only $12 plus posters as a door prize. So make a night of it. There's a bar right next door, chock full of other games, so you really kind of got it all for a Thursday night. Thursday, 16th of April, 6 p.m, Lost Souls at Netherworld. Be there, or, I don't know,
be square.
Miss out. And with that, Maylee.
Hi, that's me.
It is time for... Oh, God, what's this?
Oh, no.
It's a review.
I'll tell you what I think. Good. Bad. But not really good, mostly bad.
Alrighty, Maylee, why don't you take it away?
Today, I want to tell you about Town to City, a cozy, gridless city building game that's currently in early access. I don't often, and I don't think we as a show often talk about early access games too much because there's a long way to go, but I feel like Town to City has earned it. Not only is there a clear roadmap for the game and it's set to release in Q2 this year, but I've racked up 22 hours of playtime. I haven't finished the content that's out already, so I think there's enough to discuss. So what is Town to City about? Well, it's in the name. You're in charge of building a new community, from the first few buildings to a small town full of artisan stores, and finally into a bustling city. As your population grows, you need to manage the flow of resources, ensuring every store has the supplies it needs and every household has access to what it wants. The better you do, the happier people are, and the happier the people are, the bigger the city gets, unlocking new buildings and decorations for you to use. Speaking of the decorations, that is where this game shines. That's the focus, the selling point. It has a very large selection of tiny little details. Flowers, you can place down clusters of flowers, but even just one daisy, wherever you want it. Trees, furniture, street posts, like lamplights, a lot of stuff in this game. And you can place it absolutely wherever you want. The world of Town to City is gridless, so instead of choosing between left, right, or center, where you want to put the windows, you can agonize over just millimeters, making sure everything is lined up just right to fit the story of the people that you have made up in your head. If that sounds tedious to you, then you and I are very different people. If that intrigues you, and you see the design possibilities it creates, Town to City is probably a game you'd enjoy. The point of the game, in the mechanics and the theme, is creating a world that people enjoy. It's a beautiful Mediterranean-inspired oasis that the citizens flock to from their sad, soulless modern cities to find a sense of community and joy in their lives, and you get to design what that looks like. Money does exist. It's a decently important mechanic in the game, but it's not the game's most important resource, like it often is in city management. The most important resource is happiness. It's through that you grow your population, trigger quests, and increase the standing of that community. So currently there are 2 maps, the village that you run in, and then a second farming community. These are connected and share trading resources. So if you get bored, sometimes I was like, I've spent an hour working on this hedge maze. I need to get out of here. I don't hop off. I just go to the farm and then I spend an hour looking at corn placement. And I think that helps bring it, no, they're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No.
They don't see the joy of corn placement.
I'm seeing the joy of corn placement. It really is a very detailed game. And I'm having a look at some of the gameplay from it on the Steam page, and it's just, Maylee is not kidding when you can really get in on the details. You
can put any decorations anywhere you want. You can change the landscape. None of the buildings are locked into place either. It's just completely up to you.
Can you clip stuff into each other?
I saw something.
To a degree?
Yeah, I saw an umbrella get clipped into a picnic table, creating like a picnic table umbrella look. Yeah. Your citizens can have pets.
Yes, your citizens can have pets. There's a whole system for that where you adopt them, and families have different personalities. So some of the families will be like, oh, we want dog, or we want a cat. And some don't want a pet at all. Some want exotic pets. There's llamas, and I think there was an iguana or some sort of reptile.
Nice. Something So I like a city builder, and something I always I treat as sort of like my benchmark is to recreate Brisbane, but better, and try to basically make new Brisbane. Does this game have the support for me to be able to develop a version of New Brisbane?
I think
is the limit really only in my imagination?
There is a limit in that the space on these maps is not infinite.
Okay.
That's the one sort of limit on these things. I don't think they could get big enough to mimic a real city. But you could, have little neighbourhoods. This is New South Bank and New West End and New Chermside.
Are there skyscrapers? It doesn't look like there's
No, because it
this is in the 19th century, so not really skyscraper technology.
And we're aiming to avoid the soulless cities, so
it's more charming.
There's a limit on how tall the buildings get,
I mean, this is a 19th century version of a city.
But I think you could do it. I think you could make a very cozy version of Brisbane in this. You definitely can sculpt the land to fit the map. That would be the easiest part.
Okay. That's a lovely game. Do they have a release date for it yet? Or
It's just in Q2 of this year, so it's soon. It's their next big update that they're pushing for. They just did their last pre-release update, which added a bunch of really cool stuff. But in a couple of months, it will be out fully. So I reckon, even if you're like, oh, I don't like to do early access, keep an eye on it. It's coming soon, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for that review, Maylee.
No problem. I always want to introduce more people to city builders. They're my favourite.
Was there also a water wheel not too long ago in that trailer?
Well, next week, Thursday, on April the 16th, there is an indie dev night at Netherworld.
I've never heard of this.
Wow.
Tell me more.
It's at Netherworld in the Lost Soul space where the karaoke
You mean
rooms
that
are.
really cool gaming
That arcade
friendly arcade bar just down the street
with the
really cool
with the
art?
amazing delicious food?
Yes.
And the
yes.
drinks?
And the tasty drinks as well. And in that Lost Soul space, sorry, I just hit the microphone, we have filled that space with games. Just loads of games. As much as I could fit in there. Maybe more games than I should have fit in there. I don't know. Is
that even legal?
Oh, it's... What are you, the police? It is legal, don't worry. Everything's under code. Next week, Thursday, on 16th of April at 6 p.m. at Netherworld in Lost Souls, we have another indie dev night with loads of awesome games. You can play the games, you can talk to the developers, you can get your hands on this beautiful, beautiful poster designed by bogbrain.art on Instagram.
I need it.
We're even having the poster as a door prize, so just by showing up, you might just get a poster given to you. Plus, entry is free, so not a bad way to spend a Thursday night. This is Zed Games. My name is Zahra. With me in the studio this episode is Caroline and Maylee. That's us. And we are going to go into another review.
Where I have a review.
I can't do it.
Scritchy Scratchy.
Take it away, Caroline.
I'm reviewing Scritchy Scratchy, which is not a DJ game. It
should be.
It is a scratchy gambling incremental game, but there's no actual in real life gambling. I just want to clarify, you buy the game, it's like $10, you buy it, it's yours, you don't have to actually put real money in it.
There's
Clarification
no
over. It was released on the 18th of March, and I first played it with the Steam demo thing. And then it came out soon after that, and I bought it because I was intrigued. Anyway, sick of your day job washing dishes? Take the few dollars you have to your name and let's do a gambling. Note that James does not condone gambling. You start small with scratches costing a couple of bucks, with winnings around, $50, and then with those winnings you buy scratchies that cost more and have bigger prizes. And if you go bust, well, you can always go back to washing some dishes to get a few bucks to start all over. There's 4 catalogs of scratchies, and at the end of each catalog, there is a final chance ticket.
Final chance.
That is your final chance to win big.
That sounds incredibly exploitative.
It is, and the odds are so low that you die.
Oh!
Because it is... So it is the final chance. You win big or you die.
Oh.
And then the mysterious person on the phone just cleans up the body and moves on to the next person.
Wow.
Which ends up being you, the player, again, because you're, I guess, body hopping. But the game is all just on a table. You order scratchies from the catalog. You have a bin to deposit the losing ones in. And eventually you get enough points so that you can buy things to automate stuff. So it becomes a bit of an idle game towards the end. You can upgrade your luck and the strength of your scratching coins, so you can scratch bigger and better scratchies. I'm saying scratchies so much. Scratchy scratch. It's not really a real word anymore.
Itchy.
But yeah, and the more money you win, the more scratchies are unlocked. You can win the jackpot and the super jackpots for each scratchy to get points to spend when, you die from that final chance ticket. And then those upgrades carry on to the next run. And yeah, the upgrades make a number go up or unlocks new automation stuff. And eventually you get a machine that makes souls out of money so that eventually you can finally win gambling.
Yippee!
This just sounds really depressing.
It kind of is. Thankfully, there is a mode that you can choose whether you click and scratch or just hover and scratch, which I turned on immediately. It's the wrist-friendly mode. And still, there was a lot of movement that made my wrist go, I'm not terribly happy with this.
Have you ever actually scratched a scratchy?
Yes, when I was a young child, my grandma let me scratch one of her scratchies.
How do you think that this game holds up to that experience?
It's alright. You get the little sound and honestly it just gets annoying after a while because you're like, I'm doing this to get to the next level. Because nothing's ever enough. You've got to keep going, keep upgrading your luck, keep on getting money to boost that machine. Just keep going and then die. And keep going until one day maybe with the slim chance that you will finally win everything. There's even magic that lets you automatically scratch a ticket, which I thought they were gonna go into the magic bit a bit more, but no, it's just you get one magic spell which is automatically scratchy.
Maybe that's the only magic spell that exists in this universe.
Maybe
they discovered magic, but there was only one magic spell that could be performed. They haven't discovered any others.
Maybe not. I'm
body hopping.
Oh,
well, you're not really body hopping. You die. In the story of it.
In the story of it, you're body hopping.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's in the background. I didn't play the game, but the themes were there.
Okay, sure.
It's about body hopping, guys.
But yeah, it was a good little time killer. It took me a while to get through it, and parts were a bit tedious.
I can't imagine why.
It's kind of cute, and apparently there's like challenges coming, but I'm not sure I'm gonna go back to. Like, I've got 4 more achievements to get, and it's like, wow, finish the game in under 30 minutes after you prestige, and I'm like, I don't think I hate myself enough to go back and 100% it, because it was cute. It was a fun little time waster. I was intrigued by the concept, and yeah.
And that is the game. Scritchy Scratchy.
Yes, Scritchy Scratchy.
Developed by Lunch Money Games.
Yes.
Woo!
Give it a try if you want to. If not, world goes on.
You're listening to Zed Games, and with me in the studio this episode is Maylee and Caroline.
Yeah.
And we are coming up to the end of the episode. So, I know. But real quick, before we go, I just want to give everyone a reminder that next week, 16th of April, starting from 6 p.m, over at Netherworld in the Lost Soul space, we'll be hosting another Indie Dev Night. We've got so many games in there, it's not even funny, and they are all free for you to play and hang out and have an awesome, amazing time. Plus, get your hands on a really adorable, beautiful poster.
Limited edition.
Yeah. They only get printed for these.
Yeah.
So
only chance to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Collector's item.
So you don't want to miss out.
No.
Couldn't be me, because I'm going to be there.
I'm not. I'm going to be here.
Oh, here.
In the studio.
Oh, yes, you will. But you might.
It goes it starts at 6, ends later that evening.
So you're saying you can listen to the show and go?
Yes.
Best of both worlds.
Oh, I know. We've got it all. We've got it all. And even more than that, we've got to go.
Hi, everyone.
So we're going to head off, but we will be back next week. And we will be also there at Lost Souls Netherworld. I hope to see you there. Say hi, say howdy, say meowdy. This has been Zed Games. You've all been lovely. Have a good night and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to Zed Games.
If you'd like to listen to more, you can find us on the Community Radio Plus app.
Or find us on socials at ZED Games AU.
See you next time.